Hey friends, today I figured I would do a video that's a little bit different. As you know, our local Dollar Trees have all gone up in price. They are now $1.25 for most items, and I'm still shopping there, but I did notice that a lot of things are not really worth it anymore. So I figured I'd do a video to talk about what I am still buying at the $1.25 tree today, what things are still worth it, what things I think are my favorite items, and that way, you know what? You'll know what's worth it, what's not. What I want to talk about is baby bibs. These are awesome and still worth it at the Dollar Tree. These are $1.25 each. And if you look for a package of bibs, especially these plastic ones with the little holder for all the food that gets stuck when the baby's eating, these ones range usually 2 for like $9.99. Now these are not the thickest, best quality, but considering my kid is a mess and they make a mess of everything all the time and wreck things constantly, at $1.25 these are a pretty good deal, and I'm willing to then replace them considering I spent $3.75 on all three of them. The next thing I think is still a good deal are these glow sticks. So they are 8 for $1.25. But if you were to buy them online or at Walmart, I did look up, a price for, usually you get them in like bulk for like 100, and that ranged right around $10 to $15 and sometimes even more. So I don't need 100 of them. I love the fact that I can get 8 of these, and they're great for a holiday event like 4th of July, or sometimes when you're going outside like to fireworks in the summer. My kids love them, and they're great to just pop in the car or your diaper bag or whatever you have for your kids, and then they have something special, and you're not spending that extra $10 or $20 on those silly things that you get at those events. If you hear noises in the background, it's not even the kids, it's a cat. The cat's crazy.
He's not gonna make them move.
He's biting and then licking. He's like a real teenage cat right now. Yeah. As I said, these are a great deal. They save you a lot of money if you think ahead and bring them to events like that, and that way your kids have what they want, but you didn't pay the premium. The next items I want to talk about are a couple of office supply items. Now, my kids go through glue sticks like it's going out of style, and always leave the caps off, right, boys? They're being so good and quiet right next to me right now. Cat is not, though. He's so loud.
Yeah.
At the $1.25 tree, you can get 8 of these for $1.25, and I did look up the price at Walmart, and it was 3 for $1.49. So this is a lot more. Are these the best glue sticks in the world? I don't know, probably not. Do my kids leave the caps off after one use? Yes, they do. So who cares? They're disposable, and that's why we buy 8 of them for $1.25. The next office supply item that I picked up this last trip was some highlighters. I needed highlighters for receipts and expenses and stuff like that related to YouTube, and I realized that I could find 8 of them for $1.25, and I really don't think you can find a deal better than this. Again, are they the best highlighters in the world? I'm not sure yet, but I know that if one of them goes bad or doesn't work, then I have 7 more, so really can't go too wrong. I've also been known to find name brand like Bic or Ball or Papermate products at the Dollar Tree that are sometimes cheaper than Walmart, so keep an eye out for those. Those are kind of the amazing items that you find, like the name brand things that somehow they had overstock of. If you ever find those and you know that you're getting a better deal, you can like look up real quick on your phone, like, oh, what's the price of Walmart on these? Grab that, that is such a deal. Also, when it comes to baking items, this time I found this amazing Betty Crocker cookie kit that I'm sure is like $5 in store, and they must have been, I don't know, getting close to their expiration date. I didn't end up grabbing it, but I did think it was pretty cool to see it there. The next items I want to talk about are holiday items. So I grabbed 2 of these carrot garlands for $1.25 each, and these are going to go on my little coffee setup area. Something like this at Target Dollar Spot would probably be $3 or $4. So I think this is a good deal, and these are really cute. Like their holiday stuff has gotten significantly better over the years. Every year I'm more and more surprised by the quality and the items that come for the holiday stuff. So Christmas stuff is amazing too. A couple of signs that I got this past time when I went to Dollar Tree is this Easter Market one, which I think it looks very vintage, and it's actually pretty decent quality. But I also find that when it comes to quality on your holiday items, I mean, it doesn't matter that much because you're just like hanging it up or just putting it somewhere. So it doesn't need to be the most fancy thing in the world, and it still looks really cute. I also got these little jars. Now these were $1.25, and I feel like this is something that I comparably may find at Walmart for 98 cents, but I haven't been to the holiday aisle lately. So if you see something for the same price or more expensive, let me know what you're seeing at Walmart these days, because I know that the prices there may be going up with inflation and stuff like that too. So I'm just not sure, but I still think that these were cute enough and totally worth it for $1.25. Now, when it comes to your plastic Easter eggs and stuff like that, you may be able to find a better deal somewhere else, especially if you're trying to buy a lot of them. Those are something you may want to buy in bulk, and they may not be as good a deal at $1.25. So you might want to price that out. So a couple of things that are kids items that I think are still a really good deal. Kids puzzles are a great thing to keep them busy, and at $1.25, it's still a really good deal. Yeah. And they have like Marvel, Spider-Man. It's not like it's some sort of obscure name brand stuff. Next thing for kids, and get these early before they go, are these splash rings. These are still, they're $1.25. I used to see these at Walmart for for 98 cents. But I did check recently and they were $1.98. I'm not sure if they're exactly the same size, so I know that sometimes you can't find things like online that you can find in the store, so you can probably find comparable prices, but I still thought that $1.25 was still a good deal on these. And I like spending so little because if we lose them or they pop, then it doesn't really matter. We just throw them away and get new ones. Also, an amazing thing for kids are the party favors. Now, I didn't pick any up this time, but there are some awesome party favors. You get 6 pieces or 8 pieces or 4 pieces, depending on what size you get. And you can fill party bags for next to nothing, and they're cute little things that the kids love. So that's why I find the best deals on party things, because if you go to like Party City or any sort of party favor store, they're a lot more expensive than $1.25 each. Also, along the lines of parties, they have a great deal on candles and on balloons. You can get 60 candles for $1.25, and you can get up to 70. There's different sizes on the balloons for $1.25. And then you could take those, you can get them filled up at the Dollar Tree. They do charge you for helium, or you could take them to your local party store, or you can actually purchase online a balloon filler from Amazon, and that just fills them with air. But then you can use, there's actually like balloon tape or balloon strip that you can buy at the Dollar Tree and make arches, and you can do those beautiful arches that you see like on Pinterest or on Etsy or from a party planner for next to nothing. All right, also still a good deal at $1.25 Tree is this huge container of bubbles. And are they the best bubbles in the world? I don't know, but my kids spill them constantly, so it doesn't matter. We can put these into smaller containers of bubbles. We can put these into like a big bowl and use a stick for bubbles. So these are awesome for refilling a bubble machine and whatever you want to use bubbles for next to nothing. All right, now on to some household items. One of my favorite things to purchase at Dollar Tree, and has gotten so much better through the years, are frames. $1.25 for these frames, and look how cute this like little fake wood is. They are getting better and better. This one says grateful, thankful, blessed, and it almost looks like wood. This one has a wood aesthetic to it as well, and says enjoy the little things. I have a place in front of my TV that I wanted to set up some photos, so I figured I'm gonna hook it up with all of these. There's all different sizes. And even this one, which is fun, little like rope thing, I'm loving this, and this is gonna go on one of my bookshelves. But $1.25 for these, you cannot beat this price anywhere, especially for this like wood aesthetic. Yes, it's not real wood, but who cares? It's beautiful. Another household item that I think is a decent deal is the napkins. You can get 150 of them for $1.25. And at Walmart, you can get 250 of them for $1.53. So Walmart is technically a better deal, but I still think this is a good deal. So I still bought these just because I was at Dollar Tree and it was not worth the gas to go to Walmart and buy something different. What I wouldn't buy is the paper towels at $1.25 a roll. That is a very bad price. Another old favorite is this Lysol 5 gallons of cleaner. And this is a concentrate, and I've always bought this for $1, and I still think it's a good deal at $1.25. You just have your plain spray bottle and add water to it, or you can reuse an old spray bottle from some other cleaner. That's what I've done for years, and then just add a little bit of this in, follow the instructions, and some water, and you have some cheap cleaner, and that's my jam. The next deal that I sometimes find at the $1.25 store is soap. It's Coke, no, soap.
Coke.
Soap. I recently found Tom's, like Tom's of Maine, like pump soap that I bought, and I was like, oh, you usually spend a lot more on this. So that's one of those name brand things that I got. And then just recently I found this soft soap refill. This is huge. This is a big container of refill soap for only $1.25. So the little pump container is not really a good deal, especially on the soft soap, because a lot of times you can find those on sale or like a store brand for 98 cents at your local grocery store. But a refill like this at $1.25 is absolutely a deal. All right, the last like household item that I do sometimes pick up at the Dollar Tree and find that is still a deal is my Irish Spring soap. You can find this at Walmart for like 8 for $5, which is actually almost exactly the same price. So yeah, you can get 8 for $5, you can get 2 for $1.25, and it's the same price, so I like it. This was the deal of the century in my book. Look at all these seeds, and they were 4 for $1. Now, I've never tried them, but they're American seeds, non-GMO. I stocked up on seeds as we've been talking about food shortages. I'm gonna make sure that I grow as much as I can this year. So yeah, 25 cents a pack kind of was a no-brainer. Right now in the spring, in addition to seeds, they also have tons of gardening gear, which includes these gardening gloves at $1.25. They are basically disposable, so you can get filthy in them and get new ones if you need to. I know that Christine, Frugal Fit Mom, mentioned these on her last what to buy at Dollar Tree video, and I would have to second that because these are quite a deal. They also have amazing deals on trowels and other garden tools, and even just like plastic gardening containers, or what are they, pots, plastic pots. I think that those at $1.25 are still a great deal. Just to do my second mirror of what Christine said, or I don't know if she prefers Christine or Frugal Fit Mom. I don't know her personally. I wish I did. But cards are still 2 for $1, so get them while they're hot. I got all my Mother's Day cards already. Now to get into a small amount of food items, because truthfully, the Dollar Tree is no longer the best place to buy a lot of food items. They have taco shells that are now $1.25, and I know that I can get them at Aldi for less than that. But cans of beans, cans of diced tomatoes, vegetables, $1.25, which is just too much to spend on things like those. You know you can get them cheaper at Walmart or Aldi. Even chips, the bags are too small to justify the price. Frozen vegetables at $1.25, no longer a deal. Now, this may change as inflation rises, other prices at other stores, and things catch up. It may go back to being a good deal, but right now I'm like, I just can't, my head is like, no, $1.25, too much. Even eggs, they used to have a dozen eggs, and now they only have like packs of 6 or 8. So for $1.25, I know I can get them at a better price. Something that is still a deal. So there are some things at the Dollar Tree that are still a deal on food, even though I complained about all those things. Brown rice, been holding it in my hands this whole time. 2 pounds of brown rice for $1.25 is still a great deal. This is like $1.98, I think, or $1.70 something at Walmart. So you're still saving quite a bit of money there on your brown rice or your white rice, both of them a deal at 2 pounds for $1.25. Now, while I complained about the hard taco shells, the soft tacos, I've always been a huge fan of these flour tortillas, and they also have corn tortillas, 25 for $1.25, which is, how did the cat eat that? What happened? All messed up. Which is a much better deal than Walmart. Still, Walmart's going to be coming closer to $2, $1.98 or more for things like these. So I still think that these are a great deal at $1.25, and I will continue to buy them at the Dollar Tree. Next thing that is still a deal, the Top Ramen. This is a 5-pack. I already opened it because I was making some ramen, and this is $1.20. This is still $1. So there's a couple things that are still $1, and this is one of them. So $1 for 5 of these, which I think is pretty reasonable. And you know, you can stock up. I think if you go like crazy bulk, you can get them for even cheaper. But $1 for 5, I'm still into it. I'm a fan. And then this is my last item that I shopped for. I might have filmed a few other things that I will definitely add in here if I need to do like a little voiceover. I can't remember now though. The store is so big. The one that I go to is, well, I go to a few of them. So there's some that are nicer. If you're a $1.25 tree person, then you know that some of them are nicer than others, and some of them have freezer sections and some of them don't. And the one that I went to just recently is one in a town over from me, and it's because they're franchise, I think, like different people own them. It is a disaster. Like, it's a mess. There's stuff everywhere. The only thing I like about it is there's so much stuff everywhere that I can usually get things there that I can't find other places. So my other Dollar Trees that are nicely stocked and beautiful shelves, sometimes they don't have the things that I want. The one at this location is a disaster, but it has what I need. Like when there was no Valentine's to be had anywhere, they had Valentine's. So I'm like, I don't know if no one shops here because it's messy or if they just like to buy a ton of stuff at this location. I don't know. The guy that owns it seems like kind of a interesting man, let's say. Either way, they have the whole milk. So buying these at $1.25 I still think is a good deal, and I think they're a great stock up item. So I picked 2 of them, and I'm probably gonna go grab some more of them because I want to make sure that I have like a whole shelf full of milk ready to go, because you never know. These are good till December 2022, so really, really, really nice to have on hand. So you're never like, oh, I'm out of milk. I'm never out of milk because I always have one of these ready to go if need be. So yeah, stock up. That's a good stock up item. Stock up on the rice, stock up on the milk, stock up on the ramen, and we should be all set through all these food shortages. In all serious though, I hope everyone stays well fed out there. I hope that you are still finding good deals where you can, and that I give you some help and some inspiration to find things that are still a deal at the $1.25 tree. It's still near and dear to my heart. Even though the price went up, it's okay. I can handle it. I can deal. I understand how things work, and people need to make money. So we are good. We're still loving the $1.25 tree, just a little differently. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video today. As always, you are the best. I thank you so much. Make sure to give this video that thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I don't usually do videos like this, but I can do more if you're interested to know where the deals are at different locations. I am happy to shop and show you what is good. That is what I do. And mostly though, I do cooking videos. So if you don't know me and you're new to this, then I do lots of budget videos, and I'll put a budget video up right now for you so that you can click on that. And I will see you all very soon, and subscribe and hit the notification bell and all the fun stuff. And I think you're awesome. So see you soon. Max, stop, seriously. Get out of here.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of you.